Hello and welcome to our channel. We are dedicated to exploring some of the most important issues and topics of our time, and today we want to talk about the concept of war. War has been a part of human history for thousands of years, and has shaped the course of civilizations and societies. But what is considered a real war in the modern era? With the changing nature of conflict and the rise of new technologies, the traditional definitions of war and peace are being challenged. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what is considered a real war today and how it differs from past conflicts. We'll examine the key factors that define modern warfare, from the use of cyber weapons to the impact on civilian populations. So, join us as we explore this important and timely topic. In the past, war was defined as a state of armed conflict between two or more nations or states. However, in recent times, the concept of war has evolved to include more complex and nuanced forms of conflict. Today, what is considered a real war is not as clear-cut as it once was. Modern warfare has taken on new forms, with many conflicts taking place within a single nation or state. These conflicts are often referred to as civil wars or insurgencies. In such conflicts, armed groups fight against the government or each other for political, social, or economic reasons. Civil wars often involve the use of guerrilla tactics, bombings, and terrorist attacks. Another type of modern warfare is proxy wars, where two or more nations use third-party forces to fight each other. These proxy forces could be rebel groups or militias that are backed by a foreign government. Proxy wars are often fought for geopolitical reasons, such as gaining access to natural resources or establishing military bases in strategic locations. Cyber warfare is another form of modern warfare that has emerged in recent years. In this type of warfare, nations or groups use technology to attack each other's computer systems and networks. Cyber attacks can target everything from government agencies and military installations to banks and other critical infrastructure. Terrorism is another type of warfare that has become increasingly prevalent in recent times. Terrorism is the use of violence and intimidation in pursuit of political aims. Terrorist attacks can be carried out by individuals or groups and can take many forms, including bombings, hijackings, and shootings. While these forms of conflict may not involve traditional armies engaging in open battles, they can still have devastating consequences. They can cause widespread destruction, loss of life, and displacement of people, leading to humanitarian crises. In addition to these types of warfare, there are also hybrid conflicts, which combine several forms of conflict. Hybrid conflicts can involve a mix of conventional military operations, cyber warfare, and propaganda. So, what is considered a real war nowadays? The answer is not clear-cut. Modern warfare has evolved to encompass a range of different types of conflicts, from civil wars and proxy wars to cyber warfare and terrorism. While these conflicts may not look like the traditional wars of the past, they can still have a significant impact on the people and regions affected by them. It is important to understand the changing nature of warfare in today's world. Governments and international organizations must adapt their strategies to address these new forms of conflict. The goal should be to promote peace and stability while minimizing the impact of conflict on civilian populations. Certainly, in recent years, the nature of warfare has undergone significant changes, leading many to question what exactly constitutes a real war in today's world. One major factor contributing to this shift is the rise of asymmetric warfare. In the past, warfare was largely defined by nation-states fighting one another on clearly defined battlefields. However, today's conflicts are often much more fluid and complex, with non-state actors like insurgent groups and terrorist organizations playing a significant role. In addition to the rise of asymmetric warfare, the development of new technologies has also changed the face of modern warfare. Cyber attacks, for example, can cripple a nation's infrastructure without ever firing a shot. Drones have also become an increasingly common tool of warfare, allowing nations to conduct targeted strikes without putting their own troops in harm's way. These changes have led many experts to question what exactly constitutes a real war in today's world. Is it only a war if it involves two nation-states fighting one another on a clearly defined battlefield? Or can conflicts like cyber warfare and drone strikes also be considered wars? Another factor complicating the definition of war is the prevalence of proxy wars. In these conflicts, two or more nations support opposing sides in a conflict without ever directly engaging in combat themselves. These wars can be just as devastating as traditional conflicts, but they often fly under the radar and receive less attention from the international community. Ultimately, the definition of war is a complex and nuanced issue that is constantly evolving in response to changes in technology, international relations, and other factors. While some may cling to traditional notions of warfare, it is clear that the nature of conflict is changing rapidly in the 21st century, and our understanding of what constitutes a real war must evolve as well. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more informative content like this. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us to continue creating high-quality videos for you to enjoy. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video informative and insightful. Remember, understanding the nature of modern warfare is crucial to developing strategies for peace and conflict resolution. We'll see you in the next video.